So we're here at the 50th anniversary of the ATHS National Convention here in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and we're standing with Mr. Keith Jones of the Keystone Truck Tractor Museum. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. How you doing, Chris?
Good, doing real well. Thanks for meeting me earlier this morning to talk about some of the trucks that you guys have brought here. But you guys brought how many trucks here to the convention?
Well, we have 12 of our own, and some of our friends have joined us here on the little patch of grass to help celebrate and help us wipe some dew down this morning and get us going. So we have 12 of our own, though. So.
All right. Tell us about the museum, where it's located, and what do you have there?
Well, the museum is on Interstate 95 at exit 53, which is about 30 miles south of Richmond, Virginia, and it's in Colonial Heights. And that's about a mile before 85 and 95 intersect. So it's very easy to find, and we're right on the side of the interstate. We founded the museum in 2010. I started collecting tractors in 1997. I restored a M. John Deere and got some sort of fever, I don't know. Now we have approximately 200 plus farm tractors. We have tractors from several different countries, Germany, Italy, so forth. And we had acquired a few trucks along the way, so about 2010, I guess, we founded the museum with the tractors I already had. And we called it the Keystone Tractor Works at the time.
Okay.
So as we got to collecting more trucks, we felt like we needed to change our name to reflect the fact that we did have trucks in the museum. And a lot of them we restored ourselves, but the majority were purchased from various guys that are in the club with us. This one behind me in particular is a Peterbilt we got from Mr. Harry Mushlegel, and I ended up with about 6 of his trucks that are in the museum. He comes by and visits with us from time to time. This Pete has a 34.8 V8 Cat engine in it. Been stretched out and modified quite a bit, whipping up about 750 horsepower, so
that's impressive.
It's a lot of fun to drive.
Fun would be an understatement.
Oh yeah. Well, matter of fact, we had some friends from West Coast came out, joined us, Ed Courts and Dan Thomas, and they drove a couple of trucks up for us Wednesday. So we kind of convoyed up the road, and my grandson was driving the flexible bus over here, and I had my bus behind us while coming up the interstate, having a ball, looking good.
That's great. So how many trucks do you have there at the museum?
Well, we have some few muscle cars, antiques, dating back to, we have a electric truck in there at 1907.
Wow.
Some tractors back to the teens, and several trucks that go back that far.
Okay.
So we have a total of about 150 cars, trucks, pickups, cars, big trucks, and we've got them from all sizes, all years.
So if someone wanted to come in and visit, what are the operating hours?
Well, we have a restaurant there called Keystone Grill. Opens at 7 o'clock in the morning, and we also belong to an organization called Harvest Host, and it's for campers that like to stop along the interstate and have a place to spend the night. So they dry camp in our lot. They have the opportunity to have breakfast at 7 o'clock. The museum opens at 9, and we're open till 5 in the afternoon.
Okay.
7 days a week.
Wow, 7 days a week. That's pretty key. Where a person can come in just about any day of the week. Being right there by 95, somebody can just slide right in there and hang out for a little bit, have a bite to eat. It sounds like, and then keep going.
Well, occasionally we have somebody that feels like they can't see everything in the museum, so they stay 2 nights. So
that
works out well for them. And we also have a pretty nice gift shop that you can buy memorabilia, old signs, calendars, toys for the kids, and things of that nature.
All right. Well, it sounds like I'm going to have to pay you guys a special visit pretty soon.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, my curiosity has been piqued.
Well, we try to hit all the ATHS shows, and we've also go to Magunji to the MAC show, Lettuce PA, to Mr. Gerhardt's show there.
Okay.
And in past years, we've gone to Canada, but of course they got the border shut down, so we've missed it this year.
Okay.
They would be here with us, but they can't come south. We can't go north, so
Right.
hopefully they'll come to an end soon.
Okay. You mentioned 7 days a week for the operating hours. Is there a particular season, or is that 365 days a week a year?
We close Christmas, New Year's, and Easter, I think. So
Okay. Wow.
we're pretty much open around the clock.
Wide open.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I want to go back to the truck that we're standing in front of. So what does it have for a drivetrain?
Well, it's got an 18-speed Road Ranger transmission, and like I said, a V8 Caterpillar engine, which it's a lot of fun to drive. Makes a little racket and puts out a little smoke, but hopefully EPA hadn't got us too bad yet. So.
Sure. They're not even watching this. They don't care about truck videos. So.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Now, do you know anything about the history of the truck in terms of what it did for work prior to this?
No, it had a 6-cylinder engine in it when Mr. Mushalago bought it, and about all he used was the cab. The hood's been stretched, as you can see, about 8 inches, and a lot of custom things on it, like the stainless steel tanks, and has a hardwood floor, and like I say, just a lot of fun to drive.
Okay. Mr. Jones, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to me about the trucks that are here and tell me about the Keystone Museum. I'll certainly be up there pretty soon.
Well, thanks, Chris. I'll be looking for you. And I got to warn you up front, it's $10, so
that's quite
don't
all right.
leave home without it.
All right, as long as you take the plastic and everything else, I think we'll be all right.
Well, you know,
Unless you like the paper money.
You bring your kids, they get in free.
Okay.
And the military, we give them a discount.
Okay.
We do a lot to support the local military and so forth. So if you know any veterans, send them on down.
Perfect.
I'd like to take care of them.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks
All right, see
again.
ya.